when they say stablecoins are going to be the bridge that people are going to send between counterparties. Makes sense. If both counterparties are okay with receiving that stablecoin and they trust the third party that is issuing that stablecoin, that is legitimate, and I think that RLUSD is great. It's probably the poster child for that. My counter argument is that banks and institutions would prefer to issue their own stablecoins and not use Ripple's, because the more money they give Ripple, the more treasuries Ripple's buying. They're not going to be able to pass on that yield to whoever's giving them money to use their stablecoin. So banks and institutions would rather use their own money to buy their own treasuries to generate the yield and launch their own stablecoin. And if JP Morgan is sending JPM coin to Citi, Citi doesn't want JPM coin. And you would just be exacerbating nostro, vostro accounts. You would have to lock up a bunch of JPM coin over there at Citibank if you're, JP Morgan, in order to be able to settle with them. The whole point of this is to remove nostro, vostro accounts. There's $27 trillion locked up in these accounts globally for SWIFT to be able to settle between counterparty banks that trust one another, where accounts are pre-funded. XRP removes the need to pre-fund accounts. And again, irrespective of stablecoin issuance, not everybody's going to want the same stablecoin. They're not all going to trust Ripple. And again, they have their own economic incentives for them to launch their own stablecoins. The other piece of that is when the reverse carry trade unwinds, we're going to need that demand for U.S. treasuries here domestically. That's the whole point of the Genius Bill, to be able to drive demand for U.S. treasuries here in the United States, to be able to soak up those treasuries as they flow back onto the market, to be able to stabilize the bond market.